The Maple Uprising, a Canadian fiction. Chapter 7, Countdown to the Uprising Part 2. The logistics team in the western provinces had choreographed the movement of personnel and equipment like a symphony. It was a logistical masterpiece, akin to a well-oiled machine where every component had a role to play. They ensured that the resources required for the operation were positioned strategically, and ready to be deployed with precision. The logistics team was the backbone of the operation, tirelessly working to ensure that every piece of the puzzle was in its rightful place, ready to fulfill its role in the grand performance. As the seconds ticked away, the tension within the SCNC was palpable. The countdown to the uprising continued relentlessly, echoing in the hearts and minds of all those involved. The SCNC's members, from the operatives within government buildings to the cyber experts in Quebec and the logistics team in the West, were fully aware that they were about to embark on a journey that would change the course of Canadian history. The bridge of hope and fear stretched before them, and they were the ones tasked with crossing it. The fate of Canada hung in the balance, and the weight of their mission was heavy. As Part 2 of Chapter 7 concluded, the SCNC was on the verge of ushering in a new era for the nation. The countdown continued, each second bringing them closer to the Maple Uprising that would reshape the destiny of their beloved country. In the final stretch leading up to the Maple Uprising, tension gripped the members of the Sovereign's Commission for New Canada, SCNC. It was a pivotal moment, where their clandestine plans would converge, and their audacious vision for a new Canada would either come to fruition or crumble in the face of adversity. Within the government's inner sanctum, the operatives continued to walk a tightrope, maintaining their cover while secretly plotting to seize power at the appointed hour. They had observed the inner workings of the political machine, collecting evidence of corruption and wrongdoing. Their commitment to exposing the rot within the system fueled their determination, and their loyalty to the SCNC was unwavering. In Quebec, cyber experts maintained their digital vigilance. Every line of code, every encrypted message, and every secure channel was scrutinized to ensure there were no vulnerabilities. They understood the stakes were higher than ever, for the slightest breach could jeopardize the entire operation. It was a race against time, with the SCNC's digital defenders standing as the last line of defense against external interference. The logistics team, scattered across the western provinces, had finalized their preparations. The resources and personnel were in position, ready to move with precision. Their coordination resembled a ballet, each movement carefully orchestrated to avoid detection. They knew that the success of the uprising depended on their ability to execute their roles flawlessly. As the countdown to the uprising continued, a sense of unity and resolve permeated the SCNC. Their shared vision of a new Canada, free from corruption and foreign influence, was a source of inspiration. The bridge of hope and fear was now fully in view, and they were determined to cross it, no matter the challenges that lay ahead. In the shadows, the leaders of the SCNC gathered, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of computer screens and dimmed overhead lights. They knew that their audacious plan was about to be set into motion, and the fate of their beloved nation hung in the balance. These things all marked the final steps towards the Maple Uprising, where every second brought them closer to the moment of transformation. The SCNC was prepared to unleash a carefully orchestrated symphony of change that would echo through the pages of Canadian history.